Today we're talking about flocking. Get your mind out of the gutter. I'm talking about a flocking kit. That's where you take this powderized suede, felt type of stuff, and you lay down this red rubber cement, and then you use this tube to powderize it, make a total mess, and that lays a really nice suede or felt lining into drawers and like jewelry boxes type of thing. For this bandsaw box, as you can see, it's just wood in the center. I'm gonna flock the inside of this with this red flocking. I'm also going to go a little crazy and flock the inside of the carcass. So when the box slides in, it's into that, that suede texture. So we're gonna do that to this bandsaw box, and let's get started. First things first is you wanna mask off all of the areas so that you don't get this red glue outside of where you want it. And I'm using this yellow tape, which was advertised as less adhesive, easier to remove. And I had already applied a clear coat to the box, and so I thought that was a better choice. I also put on the air filtration, overhead air filtration, as well as my downdraft table right under this with my shop vac hooked up to the downdraft table. And that's because these fibers are, anytime I even handle the bag, they poof up into the air. They get on everything. The mask that I'm wearing there, you can't really tell, but if you look closely, it's got this pink hue in those filters. So all of that would have been just in my lungs if it didn't get caught up in those filters. So I know that those fibers were getting into the air because my dust mask on my face, as well as the air filtration up right above me, was just totally pink after I was done with this. Most of the stuff that I'm shooting into the box here with that plunger is getting sucked up by that downdraft table. So that was really helpful for this project. I'm wearing gloves because this stuff stains everything it touches. It's like red paint on crack. So if it gets on your hand, you can't get it off with like soap or water or anything. It's got to be like acetone or something to get it off of your skin. So really nasty. It's kind of like nail polish. This part was super easy. It comes with the two tubes that slide into one another, and that's the plunger action that shoots air across these fibers and launches them into the glue. So you can't put too much on. It's totally dummy proof, super easy. You just let the glue cure and then you brush the rest off. So I have finished up, tough to see, but I've got all that felt lined on the inside, and then you got to give that glue, here's the carcass of the box, you got to give that glue about 15 hours, I think, to cure and dry and all that. I've given it about 24 hours, so this should be good to go. And what you do now is you take a light brush and you get all of the excess that didn't dry up with the glue. There's gonna be this big powdery mess, and so you get all the excess off, so then you're just left with everything that's glued down and adhered to the surface, and that's what gives it a nice lining to the box. We're gonna turn on some vacuums to kind of catch the rest that's gonna bloom into the air. Probably gonna wear a dust mask for this. Oh, another thing about this, the flocking kit, is you can save all of this powderized fibers. You can save all of that and reuse it. So as you, brush it out, brush it into something so that you can save it. This part's self-explanatory, but you essentially just take an old brush or a chip brush and agitate the sides and just gently remove all of the loose fibers. So you don't want to scrape those fibers off. Just brush them until you get everything loose. Once you're done with that, take the tape off and you're done.